DEADBUG, it's an important exercise to train our abdominal muscles. Our abdominal muscles help us to stabilize our entire body movement, such as when we are walking or when we are carrying loads, and even when we are transferring items. Our abdominal muscles help us to ensure that our body is safe, and when you have a strong abdominal muscle, it can help to prevent injuries or lower back pain. For the first progression of DEADBUG, what you do is you lie flat onto the floor, keeping your arms beside your body and your feet placing on the floor. For this exercise, you'll be learning how to contract your abdominal muscle. So arc your back like how I'm doing in the video, and then press into the floor. So as you press into the floor, make sure your lower back keeps direct contact with the floor at all times. So do this for multiple repetitions, and then after you learn how it feels like to contract your core, you can move on to the second progression of DEADBUG. So for the next progression of a DEADBUG, you will be lying on the floor as well with your back on the floor, and this time you'll be placing your arms vertically towards the sky right in front of you and lift your knees up. Bend your knees at about 90 degrees. Make sure that your shin is parallel to the floor. So this time what you will be doing is you will be maintaining the contact between your lower back and the floor. Press your lower back into the floor and hold it there for about 30 seconds. You can repeat this for 3 sets. Remember to breathe in and out as you're maintaining the contact between your lower back and the floor. If you don't breathe in and out, for people who have hypertension, what happens is that it increases our blood pressure and it can cause serious consequences in certain individuals. So make sure you breathe in and out throughout this exercise. So for the third progression of DEADBUG, same as the previous progression, you will be bringing your knees up, bend your knees at a 90-degree angle, your shin parallel to the floor with your arms right vertically above you, and make sure that your fingers are facing the ceiling. So for this exercise, you will be lowering one of your leg. As you lower your leg towards the floor, make sure your lower back is in contact with the floor at all times. This ensures that you're challenging your core muscles. Whenever you lose the contact, what happens is you're not using your abdominal muscles anymore. So try to, as much as possible, maintain the contact between the lower back and the floor, and make sure to exhale as you lower your leg and inhale as you bring your leg back to the starting position. As you lower your leg and you bring it back to the starting position, it will be considered as one rep, and then you can change leg and do the same movement again, and that will be considered as a second rep. So you can do this for about 10 repetitions and increase the repetitions as your core strength increases. For the final progression of the DEADBUG, this is slightly more difficult as you require coordination. So you start off with lying on the floor again, with your shoulders above you and your knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Make sure your shin is parallel to the floor again. So what you'll be doing is you will slowly lower your right arm and your left leg. So your arm and your leg that is being lowered to the floor, they have to be diagonally opposite. So that means if you lower your right leg, you have to lower your left arm, and if you lower your left leg, you have to lower your right arm. So this requires coordination, and therefore this exercise can be slightly challenging. So lower them slowly to the floor, and make sure as you are lowering your arms and your leg, you maintain the contact between your lower back and the floor. This ensures that you're challenging your core muscles. And remember to breathe in and out throughout this exercise. So you exhale as you lower your arms and your leg, and you inhale as you're bringing them back to the starting position. This is considered as one repetition. You can do this for about 10 repetitions and repeat it for 3 sets. It will be a tough exercise, but I believe that you can do it.